Hey there, and welcome. I'm Milan. I'm excited to walk you through the Bloonsy Balloon Stuffing Machine, designed for creators like you, who love making personalized gifts, decorations, and balloon surprises for any occasion. In this video, I'll show you how to use your Bloonsy stuffer to create gorgeous Bobo balloons that look like they came straight from a boutique. It may feel a little tricky at first, especially if you're new to this. But if you follow each step closely, you'll be set up for success right from the start. Now, Bobo balloons are a bit different from regular latex balloons. You can't just inflate them straight out of the pack. They need a little preparation before they go on the machine. But don't worry, that early effort is totally worth it. Once your balloon is prepped properly, the rest is smooth and fun. That's why we divided the entire process into 3 clear phases, so you can follow along step by step without feeling overwhelmed. First is the preparation phase. This is the most important part. When the balloon is prepared the right way, everything else becomes easier. Next is the stuffing phase, where you bring your creative ideas to life. And finally, the sealing phase, which locks everything in and helps keep your balloon looking perfect. One quick heads up before we start. If your first balloon deflates, pops, or doesn't come out the way you hoped, that's okay. It's totally normal, especially in the beginning. Most of the time, it just means a small step needs a quick tweak. And the best part is, you're not on your own. We're just a message away, and we'll guide you one-on-one if you ever need help. We want this to work for you, and we'll make sure it does. So, let's get started and bring your balloon creations to life. As we mentioned earlier, this phase is the foundation for everything that follows. If your Bobo balloon is prepared properly, the rest of the process will go smoothly. But if any step in this phase is missed, or not done quite right, it can lead to common issues like tearing, popping, or even deflating later on. That's why it's important to follow the next 4 steps carefully. When you do, everything else will line up just right. Your stuffing process will be smooth, easy, and frustration-free. We promise. So let's break it down. This phase includes 4 crucial steps to prepare your Bobo balloon before it's placed on the machine. Step 1 is pre-stretching the neck of the Bobo balloon. Step 2 is pre-stretching the body of the balloon. Step 3 is trimming the top of the neck. And Step 4 is pre-folding the neck before expanding it with the expander tool. Follow these steps closely, and the rest will be a breeze. Let's get started. Alright, let's begin with Step 1, stretching the balloon neck. Most balloon tearing happens when you try to stretch the neck wide enough to fit over the machine's mouth, especially when using the expander tool. That's why this step matters so much. A strong, proper stretch, just like you'll see here, helps the balloon handle that tension without splitting at the seams. So take your time, stretch with full strength, and follow along carefully. This small step can prevent big issues later on. Stretch the neck of the balloon from left to right. Hold the left side of the Bobo balloon neck with one hand and grab the opposite side with your other hand. Pull both sides firmly in opposite directions. Don't worry about using full strength. The balloon needs a strong stretch. The goal is to soften the balloon material as much as possible. Next, move to a top-to-base stretch. Hold the upper part of the neck carefully with one hand and securely grip the base of the neck with your other hand. Stretch again by pulling in opposite directions. Repeat both stretches 1 or 2 more times. Now we move on to Step 2, stretching the balloon body. Begin by stretching the balloon's body side to side, starting just below the neck that you already stretched earlier. Grab one side of the balloon with one hand and the other side with your other hand. Pull strongly in opposite directions. Bobo balloons need to be stretched with real force. Repeat this process all the way down the balloon body, section by section, until you reach the bottom. Now change direction. It's time to stretch the balloon from top to bottom. Hold the top part of the balloon in one hand and the bottom in your other hand. Pull firmly in opposite directions, giving the balloon a strong top-to-bottom stretch. Work your way around the balloon, stretching top to bottom in every direction until the body feels fully loosened. Once the balloon neck and the entire body are fully stretched in all directions, you're ready for the next step. Start by pulling apart the neck of your pre-stretched Bobo balloon using both hands. You may notice that one side of the neck is slightly longer than the other. This is designed to help you open it more easily. Make sure to open the neck all the way. Next, take a pair of scissors and make a clean, straight cut about half an inch across the top of the neck. Now, open the neck of the Bobo balloon again by pulling the sides apart with your fingers. While holding the neck open, fold about 1 inch of the top outward. This small fold adds support and helps the balloon fit snugly on the expander, making it easier to grip the machine. Hi there! In this second phase, we are starting by showing you exactly how to use the balloon expander tool to help get your Bobo balloon perfectly attached to the stuffing machine, securely, smoothly, and without any tearing. Let's get started. Before you move forward with the stuffing phase, it's a great time to install your ribbon. Peel off the paper from one end of the ribbon to reveal the sticky side. Then place that sticky end inside the mounting port of the machine, right underneath one of the knobs. Press it down so it sticks firmly to the machine. The rest of the ribbon should extend outward, covering the knob from inside to the outside. Assemble the balloon expander tool and place it on a flat, steady surface, like a table. Leave it slightly open so it's ready for the balloon to be placed on the knobs. Place the neck of your Bobo balloon over the knobs on the expander tool to start attaching. Use one hand to press the handles and the other to put the balloon into place. Use your fingers to place the balloon neck over each knob of the expander tool, making sure it's seated all the way down. Take a moment to check that the balloon is secure. If any part feels loose, the balloon could slip off during expansion. Slowly begin to gently bring the expander handles closer together to fully open the balloon. Use steady pressure, not a quick squeeze. Do not press the handles all the way together, as this may tear the balloon neck. Overstretching the balloon can cause tearing, so take your time and go slowly. Now, place the expander tool right on top of the stuffing machine, keeping the balloon stretched and ready, and making sure the ribbon stays in place. Press down on each expander knob, one at a time, to release the balloon onto the machine. As you do this, use your fingers to hold each knob on the machine to keep the balloon from slipping. Make sure the balloon is positioned correctly all around the mounting port. Continue releasing the balloon from each knob, one at a time, until it's fully settled across the mounting port. Once the balloon is fully on the machine, ensure it sits evenly all around. Then remove the expander tool from the top of the machine. And that's it! You've successfully attached your balloon using the expander tool. Now we'll continue with stuffing. Now that your balloon is securely attached to the stuffer's mounting port, it's time to connect the electric pump. Start by locking the pump connector onto the electric pump. Then attach the pump tube to the same connector. Plug the other end of the tube into the pink air valve on the machine. Turn on the pump to begin expanding your Bobo balloon. The pump will start pulling air from inside the dome, creating a vacuum. This stretches the balloon and gets it ready for stuffing. Once the balloon looks fully expanded inside the machine, turn off the pump. Detach the tube from the pink valve. Before adding anything inside, slide the protective sleeve over the balloon to keep it safe. Now you can begin stuffing your balloon with your chosen items. Once you're completely done, reattach the tube to the air valve. Turn the pump on for about 2 to 4 seconds. This adds just enough pressure inside the dome to help keep the balloon from deflating while you carefully remove it from the mount. Remove the tube again. Take off the protective sleeve. Gently pull the ribbon straight up. This will easily detach the balloon from the first knob. Then slowly detach the balloon from the remaining knobs, one by one, until it's fully released from the machine. Twist the balloon neck and secure it with a balloon clip to temporarily seal it. And that's it. A simple ribbon makes removing balloons from the stuffing machine quick and easy. You're now ready to lift the silicone flap to let air back into the dome. This allows you to lift the top dome and take your balloon out of the machine. While there are several ways to seal a Bobo balloon, most of them can be tricky for beginners. Through lots of testing, we discovered that using zip ties is the easiest and most reliable method. They keep your balloon sealed tightly so it stays fully inflated and looking perfect for days, even weeks. First, prepare a zip tie. One side is smooth and the other has ridges. Insert the pointed end through the hole with the ridged side facing inward. Start the loop, but do not tighten it yet. Next, take your balloon and place the open zip tie loop over the neck, right under the plastic clip. Hold the balloon steady with one hand, and with your other hand, twist the clip once or twice. This tightens the neck slightly and makes it easier for the zip tie to create a strong, leak-proof seal. Now pull the end of the zip tie to tighten it. Keep pulling until it locks securely. The tighter it is, the better it seals. Do not worry about pulling too much. Once it is secure, remove the balloon clip. Use scissors to trim the end of the zip tie for a clean finish. If you want an even cleaner look, you can also trim off the extra balloon neck just above the seal. And you are done! The balloon is sealed tightly, neatly, and ready to go.